2024 alert. Hillary Clinton collabs with wet ass P rapper. Failed candidate announces TV show in preparation for Trump rematch. I hope she runs. I'm not gonna lie because she's a terrible candidate. She's horrible. People knows that she's fake. The only people that really support her is overeducated white liberal women. So I'm not. No one is really worried about Hillary Clinton. I hope she does run. But before we get started, go ahead, hit that like button, share this information out, so we can get it out there. Also, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my merch store. All right, let's talk about this news. Hillary Clinton could be gearing up for a rematch against Donald Trump in 2024. The failed politician on Thursday announced that she and daughter Chelsea will release a new documentary series on Apple TV Plus just weeks before the midterm elections in November. I don't think anyone's really going to watch this stuff, but Gutsy will premiere on September 9th. The 8-episode series will feature, quote, intimate conversations about life, careers, and courage with some of our personal heroines, favorite pioneering women, and fellow mother-daughter duos. See, so they're trying to get the female vote because they know most women don't like her, except for that one group that I have already mentioned. But among the gutsy women slated to appear on the program are sex tape icon Kim Kardashian, actress Goldie Hawn, and Meg Thee Stallion, the rapper best known for her featured appearance on the 2020 song of the summer, Wet Ass P by Cardi B. And again, and Meg Thee Stallion, no one really cares about her anymore anyway. Everyone pretty much knows that she lied about the whole Tory Lanez thing, and she threw him under the bus and made up a story behind that. So she lost a lot of her fan base as well, and her new music is terrible. It's crap. I don't really hear anyone bumping any of her new music. Her new album that she had put out a while ago flopped. So, I mean, really no one really cares about Meg Thee Stallion in the first place either. So it'd be only right that you have two people, or the Clintons, and Meg Thee Stallion on a show together, and no one is probably going to watch that thing unless they're going to watch it to make fun of the stupid show. But the Clintons will also interview Gloria Steinem, the feminist activist who famously defended former President Bill Clinton's affair with intern Monica Lewinsky. The president hadn't done anything wrong, and feminists should continue to support him, Steinem argued in a New York Times op-ed published in March 1998, several months before his impeachment for lying under oath. Clinton was only guilty of having made a, quote, reckless pass at a supporter during a low point in her life, Steinem wrote, adding that the, quote, power imbalance between president and intern was irrelevant because Lewinsky was asking for it. I mean, it's just horrible. Just saying this out loud is horrible. Like, it's cringeworthy. And she actually wrote this down. Quote, welcome sexual behavior is about as relevant to sexual harassment as borrowing a car is to stealing one, she wrote. That's horrible. That's horrible. But Steinem conceded in 2017 that she, quote, wouldn't write the same thing now, but refused to apologize for defending Clinton at the time. And of course she wouldn't write it down because she would get so much backlash with the whole Me Too movement and all that other stuff. I mean, these people, these leftists are nuts. They're nuts. Quote, what you write one decade, you don't necessarily write in the next, she said. What? That don't make any sense. It doesn't make no sense because a lot of the great books, especially when it comes to stuff that I like reading, are older books from decades ago. But she goes on to say, but I'm glad I wrote it in that decade. Wonder if that will come up on the show. It probably won't, though. I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm sure they're not going to mention Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton and none of that stuff because that puts Hillary Clinton in a negative light because she's still married to this guy who's a habitual cheater and a habitual he propositioned so many women and he'd been accused of so much, the R word. So and she's still with this guy. So they're probably not. I pretty much guarantee they're not going to bring up Monica Lewinsky at all. But in any event, Joe Biden is one of the most unpopular presidents in American history, which is why many Democrats do not want him to run for re-election. Vice President Kamala Harris will never win a national election, obviously. So the party is going to need a tried and tested candidate who has experience running against Donald Trump and losing, I should add. But maybe there's a reason why Hillary keeps fluffing her resume with various pop culture endeavors like books and Hulu documentaries, a master class, and now this docu-series. But are you ready for Hillary Clinton? I'm hoping she do run. I really do, because she's a terrible candidate and no one likes her. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out themarkrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace. Oh,